welcome to the weekly live streaming of Crafting Annihilation, my weekly live stream event where I try to prep the dungeon the Tomb of Annihilation module for my player group. So if you are among said player group, you do not belong here, since it would pertain spoilers to said upcoming campaign and module. So if you are indeed one of said persons, go away now. You're not welcome on this particular stream. Thank you. As for other people that might sort of like are new here, or like don't know the general concept of the module of Tomb of Annihilation, this is sort of like one of those that there's a death curse going on throughout the world. This how this adventure starts, really. There's been rumors of a death curse for a while now, and they finally sort of tracked the source back to Schult. And they know the source is somewhere in Schult, and the place is sort of like an untapped, unexplored sort of wilderness. They can't get so far into like mainland Schult. And Schult is a peninsula for the first things, but the problem with the land of Schult is it's a peninsula filled with a lot of undead, for first things, and then a lot of dinosaurs. So like, this is a jungle that essentially combine The Walking Dead, Jurassic Park, and Indiana Jones. And you have freaking the Tomb of Annihilation area for in one thing here, because the Land of Schult is essentially that. Dinosaurs, temples, undead roaming around all over the place. Like the artifact after. Hi, Soda, by the way. You were really quick today. Didn't sort of expect you to come this quick. But the general consensus of this adventure, for those, essentially, they're after an artifact. They tracked an artifact called the Soulmonger. They tracked it down to this place, Schult, which is a peninsula, and it's a jungle full of dinosaurs, undead, and ancient temples and ruins and stuff. So it's, like I said, it's Jurassic Park meets freaking Walking Dead meets Indiana Jones, full of like stuff. So and the Soulmonger is, they know that this artifact causes an death plague. That's why they're after here in the first place. There's been rumors of a death plague for a couple of months, and they sort of like tracked it down here. And so a lot of people that sort of been resurrected in the universe of this D&D world, sort of like they're prolongedly returning to being actually dead permanently. I mean, I just sort of went live too, so I sort of like got distracted with another D&D stream, and he was nice enough to follow me because I mentioned that I also was going to stream this module. Well, I'm streaming my prep for the module itself. But essentially, this artifact is called the Soulmonger. It's somewhere in a Shult. So essentially, the player's main objective is like chapter 1 is get to Shult. If you're either a player that chooses to begin to in Shult, which is essentially the starter city is Porting and Sorrow here. And this is why I chose a D&D token to sort of like symbolize where the group are, to like track their journey through the bigger continent. And chapter 1 is like trying to hire a guide is one of the things they want to do, to like explore out of the city. Well, they done all the preparations, maybe buy a canoe, or at least like buy as much like food and everything as possible before there's and a guide to like guide him through to whatever like landmark they choose to like, and so try to like figure out a way to like, okay, how do we find the Soulmonger, this artifact, and where do we need to go, or who do we need to ask in order to know closer where we need to go. So essentially, they will get told in the city, for example, that they should go to the Oracle of Arlunga, which is here in the dungeon map, but it is in a place it's not like explored, so they wouldn't know, the players wouldn't know where Arlunga proper is. So they will only be told, well, you should visit the Oracle, and then they will be, well, we don't know where this ancient temple is. So that's a trick itself. Then there's a like side quests and stuff they can also do while exploring the jungle proper. Like so for example, Soda, since you're the one that here, this is my view of the map of the where the player is gonna adventure through, like of all the actual names and where some stuff is. But for the players, they would look at this. So this is what they would see when they come into the map. Some areas that are like fully undisclosed, like since the black is meant to sort of represent this is unexplored area that's you haven't been here, so you don't know. The player shouldn't know what it lies there. You know it's something as a player, but you don't know what exactly is in those places. Or like the names and anything like it. Something is there, but you don't exactly know what it is, important wise. But once they like explored enough of what they want to explore, they will be told either by the Oracle of Arlunga or like some other places that's also around. Like I would give them sort of like directions to get to Omu, either by them visiting Arlunga or doing other things, or when they get sort of tired, well, here is the place you need to go to get the information, or he to sort of like give like hurry along this sort of like main gimmick of the story. There is someone. There's someone. What? What did I say? Going. At least the thing is with this jungle, I'm gonna allow them to explore as much as they want, and when they like feel like, well, we're done with this. Where do we need to go to progress the story? Like chapter two is essentially explore the jungle to like get to be able to get to chapter three, which is Omu. But and every like hex, one of these squares, is like 10 miles, and they can only like at max 25 miles, so two and a half like squares, and it's like really it's essentially multi weather constantly in a jungle, and it's a jungle. There is some what you have the little thingy, the Pokemon community game thing that you can click as well. The dots, you mean the one here? This is me. This is the dots I can edit myself. I can technically sign out and revoke my own GM access if it's the dots you're after and seeing. Or are you after this dots? You can manage storage settings here, a lot of things. I don't know if you saw those dots. Because the dots is to the right of the player's name, so it's I can have an overview, for example, where I can show my rooms for Owlbear, which I use for the virtual tabletop. And there's the players. I can. It's only me. That's since I'm alone editing my own stuff. Then kind of picked up some other things to. For example, I can have an initiative tracker, which is not going to be used in this map, since this map is only meant to show the player, well, this is where you are traveling currently. I have other maps to like battle the players, like have monsters and stuff to like that might ambush them while they're traveling and stuff. But like they can choose the route like along the like rivers. There's like no like problems at all for them to like choose routes and like explore wherever really. But they wouldn't know, for example, where Omu is. But I like disclosed the some of the areas of the map where nothing was at. So like on a DM view, for example, this should be like not disclosed to the place, but nothing was here, so I didn't see the point of keeping hidden. For example, some places are like really pointless of having like hidden because nothing really is there, and they will never go even close to those areas. And if even if they would want to, I would tell them, hey, you're going the freaking wrong way. Go the other way. Because I would then tell you, hey, I'm gonna road you the other way. Because nothing's here. There's no point of going here. More than like waste time. There's like I said, there's a lot of dinosaurs and undead in this jungle. So like Walking Dead and Jurassic Park definitely with a lot of adventures, a la the Indiana Jones with temples and loot and stuff. So if that sounds up your speed, this is the roleplay adventure for you. I mean, you could probably get some of those, the like more docile ones. They are like guides that have some pet dinosaurs and stuff. So there obviously was like a Dimetrodon or something. Essentially, this is a land where sort of like dinosaurs are commonplace. So like they use it for pack animals and stuff like that. Those who can. Those one are like more docile ones. Like so, chapter 2 is more like the grandeur this map, and chapter 3 that I've shown before, but I can show again. Is Omu, which is over here, so like between the Valley of the Lost Honor and Peaks of Flame there. So I'm gonna change to the which one of them is this. Omu, the Forbidden City, which is essentially when they're like done, like feeling done that hey, we don't want to explore the jungle anymore. This is like we're done with the contents, and it's taking forever to do anything. Well, which is fair because the jungle is huge. Because they can only travel freaking 2 hexes a day. It takes forever to travel anywhere. Uh, Sometimes they have time to turn back as food. There are food and stuff. But once they gotten here, because this is where the main like artifact, I should say, is at like the soulmonger is here. The artifacts what they want to like destroy, but to get to the tomb, which entrance is over here in the clipboard here, is essentially they have to get 9 puzzle pieces and do trials for each place to even get the chance of getting a puzzle piece, and then to sort of like they learn the legends of each of the 9 shrines, which had like prankster gods that fought each other. Essentially, all but one fought against one of the other, and like in 9, like So like a lot of them had one of the others as a rival. One of them didn't, but which is the odd among. But there's a lot of them had a rival among the other gods, but and that's this is sort of like the solution to get into the titular Tomb of Annihilation, which is chapter 5 and not chapter 3, which where they're gonna get here into the Forbidden City. So the module sort of says, well, you can either have one of the groups called the Wizards of Fae, which is a group of necromantic wizards, which is essentially the leaders of that faction. Essentially, a bunch of liches and undead folk, and like big, powerful undead creatures. They want to have the soulmonger for itself, so they have a group that's sort of like after the soulmonger to steal it and study it, and if they have to, they will destroy it, but they don't want to. And if the players are quick and encounter them before the entrance, or like they can probably ambush them and steal whatever puzzle cubes they might have, that group might have already taken. And the third group that are already in Omu, like besides the players, is like one of the groups is the players, one group is the evil necromantic undead thingies, and the third group that actually rules over the ruins of this old capital city is a snake people called the UNT. And they're definitely going to have a one of the puzzle cubes, because the players need a reason to go to chapter 4, which is the home base of the UNT, before they go to chapter 5. So, and but one of the reasons besides the puzzle cubes is actually to kill the current leader of the UNT, which is used to be a human, but that's sort of like decided to betray his paladin act, like oaths, and then like lead on a huge undead army to try to conquer his old city. But so like he got stripped out of all his paladin shit, got defeated, fled to Omu, got in league with the snake people, and got turned into a half snake himself. And that dude is called Ras Nisi, which is essentially a Ras. I think they say in the module is sort of like a title, is sort of like a lord or like a general sort of thing like that. So the players are also will be set. Well, he's one of the like old defenders of. If you can find him and kill him, like, and there are some among the UNT themselves that don't want to have him in power. Like there's also there are already like seeds of rebellion to do a coup d'état already. So like if the players can like take that as an advantage, it would be good. Because then like get inside with the gear. Because if they get captured by the UNT while in the city and on and about, they will be stripped on the gear, which would suck for them. Because then you'll get captured and be brought into chapter 4 as prisoners without any of their stuff. This is sort of how to like do the shorts to sort of somehow get like their stuff back to like try to get through all the guards. First get to the armor with the stuff restored, then kill everything inside, which can be hard. Just like more like get people try to be sneaky and get stuff inside might be the best here. Alright, I forgot to turn on the background jazz. Oh yeah. Poke catch. I don't know if there is giraffes in this jungle actually. Considering there's a lot of freaking dinosaurs and undead in the jungle too, so they have a lot of natural and unnatural predators there. Like undead, they can kill them, and like dinosaurs, they can also kill them. And chapter 4, gonna turn this a little bit lower. And chapter 4 is, of course, I fully done with chapter 4 as well, but I can show that too. And that's Fane of the Night Serpent. Classic, yes. Oh yeah. I found this as a copyright thing, so this is a good music list to have on while I do my D&D prep, I feel like. So essentially this is the Fane of the Night Serpent. So if the players either try, there is two entrances here. Either they try to like get in the normal way, which is up here, by sneaking in and try to be disguised as UNT, which is the race that control the temple, by working together with the Wizard of Fae, because they have a like contact that's a doppelganger, which is this guy Ishmakal, to sort of like work up our rebellion with both that guy and Fantasa. So essentially, she is the one that is a priest of the temple. So essentially, the UNT is worshipping a big snake god that they want to summon into the world to devour it. Essentially, they want to devour the world and make sure that they can rule the next one. That's what they're after, really. They want to summon the god to devour the world and then rule the next one after it. So classic snake people. But one of the things they also sort of like have is like Phantasa is the main one that like receive visions of the god and stuff, and she's mad at the leader, which is this guy that the players are already here to kill. So they're sort of after, if they can, either try to sneak in through to try to sneak in to get in hold of Ishmakal, the doppelganger that is in disguise of a Yuan-Ti, and also get in touch with Phantasa here to sort of like stage a coup against Rasenisi while they're here, because they can't really take the temple on their own as it is. Not head on, at least. They sort of have to like get in some way by either getting captured by being beaten in the combat in Omu while searching for like the puzzle pieces. Free, that's close as well. So the free from India, that's dope. That's bonkers though. But essentially, get in without them getting your like stuff, and I know you were on Discord. That's why I replied to your Discord stuff. Get in here, try to like stage a coup against the leader, and like kill the leader, or like get inside to, if they get captured and questioned by the leader, and captured and like brought there, they sort of have to find a way to like persuade him to like so that they can get one of the puzzle cubes out of him, or maybe like stall for enough time to like kill him somehow. Yeah, that's why, like, for a very long time, had my stuff off, so like I didn't want to have so many letters. It was my sort of like reasoning there, really. But chapter 4 for Tomb of Annihilation is the UNT, so the players need to somehow not be captured, because they will be stripped out of the weapons if they do be captured in Omu. And they really sort of like have to work and somehow be brought to like Phantasa or something, because to stage their coup and rebellion here. To get their stuff back, I guess. And somehow stage a coup, kill the leader, and get his puzzle cubes. But after they sort of like hopefully do that, then they're finally ready to get to chapter 5, which is the rotten the tomb of the actual titular Tomb of Annihilation, the tomb which the module is based upon. It's not actually called the Tomb of Annihilation, but the module is. The tomb in question is called the Tomb of the Nine Gods, because the nine gods that are on the puzzle cubes, a lich called Asererak built this tomb, like came here, killed these nine trickster gods that the Omuans, which city they were in, like still are in, because it's the city of Omu. The Omuans worshipped these nine like trickster gods, like different sort of like jungle animals essentially, and or jungle creatures, I should say, I guess. And then like they lived there and worshipped these gods. Then this lich dude called Azarak turns up, kills the gods, enslaves the Amuans, and then ordered them to build this tomb to and to like trap their dead gods inside of them, and then kill the rest of them once the tomb itself was done, and like the rest of it, like was left of the Omu population is technically undead creatures and stuff like that that's trapped within the Tomb of Annihilation itself, or like the Tomb of Nine Gods, I guess. So like different like places like this, for example, does have one of the nine gods inside of them, and if the players open the tombs, they will release one of the trapped gods inside of them, and they will be possessed by one of them. And these gods can give the players different powers by being possessed by the gods themselves, but they also inherently get the god like natural flaws, so like balance itself out. So like they start acting like the god would, for example. There's like different like personality traits, and like start having their flaws and stuff. And one of the like bad for the players, I should say, is they have to like get the reliefs in here essentially to place them in each shrines, all 9. But the ninth, which is for Unk, which is a flail snail, is essentially behind a secret door that they need to find. And like the place would see the 3 gargoyles on ledges that sort of like stands there, like they're generally immobile, but they would see the gargoyles being inanimate. Hopefully, I'm not too boring for you, Soda. But I'm trying to like explain it for the best of my ability here. But yeah, this is essentially where I did a little of this before, but I haven't done super much of the rest. I have done the tomb. I need uh, 11 is the rest, so 11 is something a lot of gas, so this is meant to be gas down here. Okay. Trying to like explaining the concept of an adventure like isn't super easy, but I'm trying. The section of underground river contains a buildup of flammable gas that has a rotten odor. Okay, if a torch, lantern, or other open flame is brought into the area, or if the secret doors are radiated, the gas explodes. Yikes! Each creature in the area of the pocket or within 15 feet of it has to make a 15 save or take 4d10 fire damage, or half of it if they succeed with the dexterity save or dodging away. Burns away the gas, which builds up again after 8 hours. Okay, so after a long rest, it builds up again. So essentially, if they bring light that has flame, open flames here, it explodes and they take a lot of freaking fire damage if they bring fire there, or if they open the secret door which this white is near. Like there are 3, 4, 5 whites in there. That's so like only 6. That only moves if the players essentially each one of these player under the creatures has masks on them. So if the players want to go in, they have to like, and not without them being like active and start attacking them, they have to actually put on these prepare mache masks that these whites have on them, because when they get in, this thing here has a like eye that sees everything within the room itself, but they can't see the place if they have the mask that the whites have on them. So if they take away their masks and put it on while in there, they won't sort of like animate sort of thing. So like they can skip technically that encounter if they wear the mask. and they will like get that as a hint in outside the like tomb itself on the obelisk. I think it's uh, here on the obelisk has a like this first more mask is hints is like fear the night when the Forsaken One sees his death's mantle and the seas dry up and the dead arise, and I, as Asarak the Eternal, rip the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed, the enemies oppose. One stands between them, in darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen, speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn inside only. Which is next is a trapped chest, which is down at 12, which is down there. Okay, so this chest that they can find at the hidden waterfall is trapped apparently. Water pours from cracks and seems in the rough walls of this cavern whose floor is a muddy pool that flushes into the tunnel beyond. Just above the pool's surface, a large treasure chest hangs from rusty chains embedded in the ceiling. Huh. Okay. It's 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, 3 feet high, per foot above the surface of the 5 foot deep pool. So it's 5 foot deep. So I can fit inside it pretty well. It is 5 foot. Since I know that for a fact. 5 foot is not that deep for me. A keyhole shaped like a cackling demon skull takes its front of the lid. Inside the key, a tiny inscription in common reads, I devour all but the greatest thieves. So essentially, it's a evocation. Fails if the demon destroys the thieves' tools if it's failed, but if it super fail, the magical trap teleports a play character inside the freaking chest somehow, and then he gets restrained. And then essentially boinks the chest to the bottom of the freaking pool, where it's underwater. So after 5 rounds, a character runs out of freaking air. This is a brutal fucking trap, I gotta say. this is a brutal freaking like for the reward of 300, both 300 goals, uh, uh, and like gold tankard, like with a star face on it, just embossed on it when it's filled. It's worth 250 gold. So like for the mere like 550 gold and a like spell scroll of remove curse, you can have like the potential of freaking being trapped inside a chest and potentially die of suffocation. No, thank you. I'm not that claustrophobic, but freaking hell, man. Yikes. 13 is a stone skull thing, which is around here. This is a stone skull. What does it say about it? Giant skull clustered with monsters and the pathway. Flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into the chamber beyond it can be seen through its open jaws. Okay. Okay. So most people can. Yeah, no thanks. I'll be like. To be fair, Soda, this is like like role playing things like this, where you like do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, like to combat claustrophobia, might be like be a good thing to do like for role playing purposes, but like still this is a bit of a yikes. Really like heavy penalty for not succeeding there. But it's like because it is the point of role playing, like do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. But still, it's kind of like really risky, like for not good treasure. Like, well, congrats, you're now getting teleported inside of a chest with risk of suffocating within the freaking half a minute or something along the lines. Okay, any creature who pass through the game, each time a creature times through this goal, one of the flames snuffs out. Okay, third time, it's a freaking stone skull is trapped. So yours. So essentially, it can like crawl through the skull, but the third time a creature does it, it attempts to hit the yours like a stone freaking skull that attempts to like then close its mouth to like bite the third creature. This is also one of those. This is a really bullshit tomb. It's full of freaking trap, but it's meant what it's meant for. It's really bullshit. It's full of freaking traps, like an end dungeon would be, I guess. But it's still one of those really yikes kind of things, I guess. But should they all get inside without like getting killed that way? Is they don't have to like open the metal grate to like get outside that way, I guess. Because then they would like be inside one of the other gods' tombs. The ascent is adorned with colored serpents called by so called the top of it's an honest crystal wooden crystal box with small humanoid skulls for inside it. Huh. Tiny. Can hear faint yet grotesque scuttling of insects from ugh. So it's grotesque scuttling. Hundreds of tarantula-sized undead spiders are uses these freaking things as warrants. That's a bit of a undead tarantula-sized spiders that's inside of these like miniature like maze like things like ugh. I don't know arachnophobic, but hundreds of them? That's a bit of much. Everyone is freaking tarantula size. That's a bit much. Uh, no wonder it's called the Tomb of Annihilation. They are getting annihilated in this freaking dungeon. Freaking hell, man. To make sure that they prefer to blank out the detail replied. Okay. I mean, normal spiders I can deal with, like just squish them, but hundreds, and then them being freaking tarantulas, like and being undead for that matter. That would be a bit of a nope to me. I mean, well, here in this adventure, they can't. I mean, they die, but they can't return. As in, so their character would turn into undead that get then used inside the tomb. So they get to fight their own characters as an undead if they die in this tomb. This is a freaking hard adventure because like the this is almost no way for them to return once they're inside the tomb itself. But Nepertak itself has a flame skull. Okay, test statistic. Okay. Yeah, so like this is really like hard, scary. It's meant to like be really scary. I do have a flame skull somewhere as a character, so well, character token I should say. Flame skull. There we go. Swarms of undead spiders. Hmm. And it's the uses these. Do I have a swarm of these swarm actually swarms of spider? Might not have done one of those tokens yet. There are 6 in total then. And a swarm is medium. Let me check then. Wasps, ants, quippers, bats, zombies, zombie hands, zombie limbs, but not spiders. Is there a good token of these swarms? Soda is the best, by the way. Bats, wasp, there aren't currently. Well, poop. Then I have to search for one. A good one. This is my cool one. This not there right now, so Tomb of Annihilation. There we go. Because we like soda. Well, not only like soda, we absolutely love and adore soda. Soda's beautiful. No matter what you say, words can bring me down. King likes. There we go. So swarm of spiders. No, so that's the best around. No, keep me down. Best around. So soda is better than alright. Remove this thingy of history of download and update. And then I need to add this thing as a character. So to Tomb of Annihilation on the map and just add it. I think by now I should have like gotten your slowly letter, so I at least gonna read it today, even if I maybe won't fully reply today. I at least gonna start reading it today. Shadow, skeleton, smoke, misfits, swarm of bear, swarm in there. We go. 6 in total swarms. Will then but like I said, like I was so like sure that I mucked up by the end of that last letter. Yes, because implementations and stuff. And the 6th one can be around here. I mean, I don't know. I just me being me, like super sure that they were going to dislike me and stuff. Guess you like curiosities and stuff, and like the implication, like not knowing what I can and cannot like ask you and stuff, because I don't know if like you see us as that close that I can ask whatever I want. Like I don't want like just presume and like I have a lot of things that I want to ask, but I'm like I don't want to like mess up shit. Yes, because I'm the way I am, like you know. That's, now it's 15, which is uh 14 is the L, 15 is the wind tunnel. Cold birds soar across the wall of the corridor, looking at the northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades. So consider it, yes. I mean, I want to like ask a lot of like be a lot of like, but I don't know why. Yes, discern the entire. Except force, okay. Yikes. That's a lot. How am I meant to go inside that freaking tomb without going through the freaking wind tunnel is the question. But I mean, I do want to like ask like a lot of things really, but it's one of those like I feel we need to like at least on your end build the bond. I guess we need to build, I guess, some sort of deep bond to make you feel more like comfortable and stuff. Which I don't deserve such things. Each chest is fun. Deep pit opens up at the entrance of this tomb with stones sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature stickers the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, three treasure chests sit on stone dais. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is rusty iron. The chest on the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost. I mean, yeah, I mean, which I don't mind at all. This is like just me that's really open with a lot of things a lot of the time, which and it's weird, I guess. Spends whenever we want. Okay, everything ocean. Huh. So essentially, to solve this problem, characters need to climb inside three treasure chests and like turn a golden key inside each one to get to solve a, and then among the people that don't are trapped inside one of them can buttons of each type of chest will turn on the sarcophagus, and which then just does to the creatures inside the chest. This is also one of those. This is really one of those cursed freaking dungeons, I gotta say. Maze of Terror. This magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action, expend a charge, one of the charge, spend one charge to release a wave of terror. Essentially, or should I say, of DC 15 Wisdom save. So you can make people be afraid of you, and then for a minute, and then like if they fail, and then it's sort of like move away from you, can and can't be within a space 30 feet of you. Yikes. Plus it is a freaking maze. So it does whatever maze does as well, so... the next thing is an underground freaking waterfall. They can access the somehow get to this underground river, like through this metal grate, for example. They can travel this way to get to an underground, like really deep. It's close to 64, so is here. So they get from chapter like level 1 all down to freaking level 5 if they take that thing to the base of the waterfall. Being shy though isn't a thing that's actually wrong. So in no shape of or or form is being shy about things a bad thing, by the way, either. But that's what the sort of like but I didn't want to like ask such questions, and I like didn't want to make you like, feel uncomfortable either. So yeah. And underground river, so dark rocky chasm, cold air swell up from below like the breath of some monstrous creature. Through the gloom, you spot an ornate treasure chest resting on a ledge opposite. Okay. Around, so it's okay. So you can climb around to there. Okay. You're really opening up, so yeah. And the more we talk and do stuff with each other, the more like you can open up from more like. But like being shy and like stuff around people isn't necessarily a bad thing. So just remember, isn't you're not doing anything wrong there. But you are really opening up and are not as shy as you were. Like, but like I said in the letter as well, like the only thing you really need, like try to like speak up and like more be more like gusto about it and more like hello, hello, you know, be more loud. Uh, I do like mimics, by the way, which is one of the things that are here. And the last module that I did for my freaking player is, which is a whole group of, including myself, by the way, we are 6 in total. People with Asperger's, like we're autistic. Everyone knows are autistic, and we're like, yes, I learned every one of them, like D&D. Is mimics medium, by the way? They are. But this is at least the how the level 1 is supposed to be. No really tough level 1 more than like how it's supposed to be, but again, I can change it whenever. But I'm going to actually begin to start that encounter so that I know that I have do the encounters one level at a time, and not the one big Tomb of Annihilation. Because then I can change each level as if I feel like I need a change, because I will probably need one, because considering that I will have more difficult. I mean, I will level up my players, for example, higher than the module itself. You're not weird. You're just shy, and you're just really one of those that like really quiet persons, people too. So not bad. Like you just need to have learn to like believe in yourself more. I mean, yeah, I appreciate you. Not used to people's actual caring. Most of people just say they do, but then they actually don't. So actually, most people actually, very few actually do care, even if they say that they do. I feel like mask white. I wonder what a mask white is. This is from Tomb of Beast 1. Ooh, it's a freaking challenge 13. I appreciate you caring about me. It's vulnerable to radiant, but it's got freaking lot of freaking resistance and then total immunity of freaking necrotic poison. This can be a really badass creature to use in the tomb, actually. Because a lot of like say they care, but like when it comes down to it, most actually don't. They like only like to like some point like when you don't actually have to care about you to like one particular degree, like actually actual helping, but some maybe, but no actual helping is received from those people. I mean, but they themselves require help from you, but they don't want to give the same amount of help they themselves requires of others, which is a very yeah yikes kind of thing. Uh, this is a thing that I do want to use here in this freaking tomb. This can be a freaking badass guardian. Considering there should be like 12 or something when you, I guess I want to have them level a bit more in the jungle, and same with both the in the city and in the Fane then, cause we got ourselves a badass. Yeah, learn who to trust. Yeah, cause a lot of people aren't worthy of the trust. They so one of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's long. Right now, I don't want to show them. Never trust me. Oh, there is some white from them. I wonder what's different from them then. Go. Ooh, these gonna use this freaking white instead. So essentially, never trust Orsa. Never trust me. What you want? One day I was love you, happy a man of good faith, and love you live. I can trust you. Actually, you've proven that you are trustworthy. Oh, wait. Yeah, we have a swarm of spiders on these that can be fun to. You gave. Okay, so flanking is in the optional. So essentially, okay, so no, you are trustworthy. I am not. See? You are, I'm not. Okay, I can be trustworthy. If you agree that you are. And then I have to fake that I'm actually trustworthy, then I guess. Just so that you're happy to accept the compliment. Because you are. I don't know. I'm just not trustworthy? Question mark. Tomb of Annihilation. The next map we can start with is Dungeon of Deception, which is the level 2 one of the Tomb of Annihilation. The freaking Tomb of Annihilation has 6 total levels of it. So that is a whoop. So scenes. We need Dungeons of Deception, which they will get to by getting down from here. This is where they come from if they come here. Which I'm now going to can no. It's hard to get to draw freaking fog of war. Not easy. When you're not the best drawer in the first place. Ooh, almost. Got it. So again, so essentially the player would see this. They would get from here probably, or if they find a secret pathway, they will get down from here. Because then I would have to like reveal this area, I guess. But this, the black thing of this is considering they take the stairwell in the middle to get down. So, Dungeons of Deception is the thing. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. So, Devil Pit is the thing directly here. So there's always a winner, by the way. She's a winner. The walls and floor of this 15-foot square room are cracked and caved with images of terrified humanoids falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a stone bas-relief of a bearded devil face painting green. Forlorn cries echo from the black void of its gaping maw. Okay, so face forms out the mouth of a 5-foot wide cylindrical shaft that descends 10 feet, capable into the ceiling of 35 area 35, which is later. 35, which is okay. which is this place. Okay, so they can get into level 3 from the Devil's Pit. Okay, so there is a swarm of bats there, and they can use it to descend into the tomb of one of the trickster gods. Bats, swarm of bats. What is true beauty and why is it soda cake? Swarm of bats. True beauty is soda. Cause soda is the best. Cause she has the stuff that I like. So 18 is there, so 19 is here. Got something here, so I don't know what it is. Gravity ring, okay. At a four-way intersection, the courses to north and south curve upwards and out of sight, but with no rails or steps to allow them to be climbed. The corpse of a half-human, half-goat creature in rows sprawls 10 feet to the north. It grips a staff tipped with a bronzy goat's head. Perfect sunset view with magic red. Okay, so this essentially it's a freaking giant gravity zone of they get freaking close to the ground and get stuck to the ground if they go there, I guess. So this thing is parallel. Okay, yeah. Okay, mirror tombs. Okay. This is a weird thing, gotta say. staff striking. Handout 21. Huh. Huh. This is a bonkers thing. Oh dear, oh dear. Staff striking. Huh, nice. So 20 is a false tomb, which is inside here. But that might be a better do to do next week though. I'm getting tired, first thing, and it is late. Hopefully, there will be a soda stream tomorrow if you are well. Otherwise, I might stream something. I'm not sure yet if I will. But I will maybe stream tomorrow if Soda is still sick and too tired to stream. Otherwise, I will be back for Saturday for something. I'm not sure if Bjornen is up for Valheim since he was also sick. So I will see. So either tomorrow or Saturday, same around the same time. So I will see you all then. So thank you for watching me trying to do Dungeons and Dragons prep, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, buddy. Thanks everyone for being here. Bye for now. Bye bye bye.